Let's head down to the nation's capital to catch up with Bloomberg's Tyler Kendall as the House Speaker Mike Johnson faces a crucial vote. Tyler, good to see you. How close is this one going to be?
Yeah, good morning, John. It is by no means a done deal for House Speaker Mike Johnson. We know he's been strategizing with President-elect Donald Trump, who's thrown his weight behind Johnson's bid, even going as far as offering to call holdout Republicans if that's what it would take to get their vote over the finish line. I know one of the first things that I'm going to be asking undecided Republicans as they start to trickle in here to Capitol Hill is whether or not they received a call from Mar-a-Lago overnight. Now, I can tell you that I spoke to one congressional aide this morning who told me that this really could come down to a potential deal on spending cuts. And that's because if you look at the Republicans who have been voicing opposition to Speaker Mike Johnson's re-election bid, they're the same Republicans who have been voicing concerns about what a future potential Trump agenda could mean for the fiscal outlook of the country, particularly when it comes to anticipated tax cuts. But John, it's important that when we are talking about a potential Trump agenda, if Republicans can't solve this today, that could bode badly for the party, considering if we look ahead to just Monday, January 6th, Congress is expected to count and certify the 2024 Electoral College votes. Yeah. And party leadership has made it absolutely clear they want to see that go off without a hitch.
Tyler, before we get into some of the other developments this morning, including the Nippon Steel deal, we did get a message from Donald Trump on Truth Social saying that Speaker Johnson is, quote, very close to having 100% support. Do we have any backing to understand whether that actually is the case?
So the key thing to remember here is that Speaker Johnson would need a majority of the votes in order to clinch the speakership. If everybody shows up to vote, which isn't necessarily a given, but let's say they do, then that magic number he needs is 218. He's coming in to this Congress with 219 Republicans, which means he can only afford to lose one vote, and we already know that he has. Congressman Tom Massey, a Republican from Kentucky, has said unequivocally that he will not be voting for Johnson, and there hasn't been any latest reporting saying that he's changed his mind there. When you're hearing Trump say that he could have unanimous support, we also have to keep in mind that Democrats are by no means going to come to Republicans' rescue on this one. We are expecting all 215 Democrats to vote in favor of Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries.